Park here in downtown Houston. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Colin McHugh is on the mound for Houston in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
The way I see him, Matt, he's really struggled because he allows a lot of base runners, whether it's by the walk or by the hit. And when you have that much traffic on the base paths, you're going to eventually give up runs. So he's got to eliminate that and give his team and himself a chance to win this game.
Stepping in, Duke Snyder. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Popped in the air back behind short. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Into the box now, Chris Davis. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the two where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. As we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Swing and a liner, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Miguel Gonzales, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, man. I mean, this has been a heck of a series already. They won the first 3 games. You can get lazy, rest some guys, but, man, you go for the juggler. If you can sweep somebody in their territory on 4 straight games, that's a nice run.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's George Springer. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. His career numbers in this matchup, 5 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Standing in, Rafael Palmeiro. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping into the box, Carl Rip. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker moves over, makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
Settling in now, Miguel Tejada. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Batting 7.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Jeff Bagwell, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Snyder. He's got it 1 away.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, you got Mark Trumbo. He's starting to figure out the outfield, but let's be honest, his bat's putting him in the outfield right now. They want that bat in the lineup, and there just wasn't room at first base, his natural position. He's figuring out the defense, but man, can he hit.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground out to short. Tejada fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, first baseman. Carlos.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Right over the middle, knee high.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Gennett.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Oh, look at the dive. The throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, I love this play, Matt. The shortstop makes a diving stop up the middle, but the batter was hustling. You know the shortstop's got a cannon because most shortstops do. You had to hustle. He earned that hit.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate. flailing all over the place.
Snyder.
Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Duke Snyder to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Up next for
Here's
the Orioles,
Chris Davis now.
third baseman.
So go after the first
Davis.
pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving
Now
up a
batting,
2-run shot, but
right
that
fielder,
at-bat was a good indication to me
Trumbo.
that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitch it. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start
Leading
the home
up for the
3rd.
Astros,
Not much going on
Catcher.
offensively so far for these guys. 6
Catcher.
up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So digging in now, Josh Reddick. For his career in this matchup, he's gone just 2 for 13. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Tucker.
Preston Tucker digs in now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his first home run of the season, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, George Springer. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Snyder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Striding in once again, Rafael Palmeiro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carl.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Carl Rip comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Tejada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Jeff Bagwell.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he's definitely got everybody's attention. That base hit right there extends his streak to 13 games. That's almost 2 weeks of being in the headlines and swinging the bat pretty good.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
One 0 count. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one gets away. The throw will go to third. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Set. Here's the 3-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Evan Gaddis now standing in, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs and 32 driven in. This is skied out toward right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Orioles 2. In now, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Calling for it, Santana, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Scooter.
Here's the second
Jeanette.
baseman, Scooter Jeanette. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Tucker is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch, and he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Grounded to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Snyder.
Into the box, Duke Snyder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a strike.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Baseman, Chris
As the
Davis.
first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch on its way. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the Lone Star State. 5-4 Baltimore. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fielder, Josh Reddick.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And he's retired here, 1 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Preston Tucker digs in now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Here's George Springer, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. In to score the runner from third. And the second run is across as well, and they'll claim the lead here at 6-5.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Vidal Nuno is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Vidal Nuno.
Carlos Correa will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. First offering on its way. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And this throw gets away from him. Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bagwell.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I'll tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 2-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex
Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
In now, Evan Gaddis, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Pause, now the pitch. And there's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 7 and the Orioles 5. Digging in once again, Rafael Palmeiro. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Palmeiro.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Carl Rip, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box, Miguel Tejada, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Orioles 6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The pitch. A big swing from Reddick as this ball is launched out to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Preston Tucker will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo ranging back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Here's George Springer. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lays off 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now a snap throw to first, but the runner's back easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Eric Gaddis will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Eric Gaddis.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here it comes on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Standing in now, JT Reynolds as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Snyder will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch, a fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. His previous meetings with Boone Logan, 4 for 15. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Well hit, but also well foul into the seats and left. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Again, he sends it out of play. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Orioles strand a couple. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Arodys Vizcaíno will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Here's Carlos Correa now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ball 1.
Tell you what, this is the wrong guy to float around with. He's been swinging about really good in this series, and he hasn't got a hit in this game yet. But I'm going to tell you what, I wouldn't mess with him.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready once again, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
No strike.
Two out, nobody on. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
2-2.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Riding in once again, Rafael Palmeiro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Carl Rip. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
In now, Miguel Tejada. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. 11. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Once again, a 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tucker on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2. Second
Digging
baseman.
in now, Scooter Gennett. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer on the run. And that retires the side. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Astros lead it 8-6. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Here's Carlos Santana now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
The 1-0 delivery. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Reddick.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Reddick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Astros are down quietly. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ken Giles.
Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
The 2-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, we're down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 14, Duke Snyder.
Ready now, Duke Snyder. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. First pitch on its way, and a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard on the ground toward short. Correa ranges to his left. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Davis.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. The high fastball is in there.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Tucker. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Colin McHugh earns the win, his second. Miguel Gonzales allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Ken Giles records the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more.